Advice I would give women a million times. Leave quietly. Always leave quietly. If a man ghosts you, don't say anything. Leave quietly. If a man disrespects you, leave quietly. Don't say anything. And the reason for that is men thrive off of negative emotions from you. The opposite of love is not hate, it's indifference. So when you send those long paragraphs telling him like how much he pissed you off and how you hate him and don't talk to me ever again, that is still a viable emotion that he is getting your energy from. It shows that you care to some degree. I'm telling you, nothing feels better than taking your power back and not saying anything. Leave his ass confused and stuck. Just dismiss him. Start dismissing men. I promise you, it will make your life so peaceful. And I mean, you could apply it to any relationships I do. I see your bullshit and I'm not acknowledging it. Certain things just aren't worth your time, so you need to act like it. Just leave quietly. Just leave quietly.
Hello, my loves, Empress H here. There are energy vampires out here that are miserable and dissatisfied with their own life that aim to make everybody as miserable as they are. This next statement, I got it from the book Diary of an Oxygen Thief. Get it, it's what the read though. The narrator's opening statement was, I liked hurting girls. The deeper in they were, the more beautiful they looked when the moment came, and I lived for the moment being the causing of pain. Then he said, but of course, they would often hide how much I had hurt them. Yes, it was a challenge in itself to help her to externalize her feelings, but also bloody frustrating. To have gone to all that trouble and then not enjoy a reaction. So, yeah, ladies, have this in mind when dealing with people in general. People that are on some BS. People that have hurt you shouldn't have the privilege of feeding off your pain and suffering in the name of communication. Apply discernment. Not everybody that hurts you deserves the privilege of redemption and communication.
So I'm gonna hold your hands when I say this. There's no such thing as closure. In terms of you getting it from somebody else. You are not going over their house to get closure. Okay? There's nothing that person can say to you that will justify the way they treated you, dismissed you, and invalidated you. There is nothing they can say to you to make you feel better about the situation or go on the path to healing quicker. All right? Because you're going to go over there. And you're going to end up with your legs at 10 and 2. You're going to go over there and you don't know nothing about geometry, but somehow you ended up in a 90-degree angle. Stop it.
And I give you all a formula. Stop acting like there's anything wrong with you. Live your life like you are the baddest bee on the planet. Live like that. Stop reminding yourself that somebody left you, somebody cheated on you, somebody betrayed you. Because as long as you have that in your consciousness, you will continue to attract that. So live your life like there's not a damn thing wrong with you. If you a size 16, live your life like you a size 10. You a size 10, live your life. Look at me. I ain't living my life like I'm 72. Woo!
Yes!
Okay? Live your life. Stop picking on yourself. Live your life like there's nothing wrong. And if you step into that, everything that needs to be cleaned, healed, released, surrendered will come to the surface. If you step into the vision you have of yourself, the things you need to let go of, the things you need to release, surrender, forgive, whatever, they'll come to the surface. When they come to the surface, do the work, let it go, and then go back into your best vision of yourself. We spend too much time focusing on the brokenness, focusing on what's wrong. That keeping it in your consciousness attracts more of it to you. You understand? You got to bless the X. And if someone shows up that looks like that, sounds like that, smells like that, bless them and go in the other direction.
Keita, we got to bless some X's.
Yes. And now
I know, right?
don't spin the block.
I know, right?
Yes.
Phew, guys, that was intense because it's actually true, especially in this generation of hyper awareness where we pick ourselves apart so much in the strive towards perfection. Perfection that is simply a fool's errand, okay? Life itself ain't perfect. Life is filled with the good, the bad, and the ugly. So why do we expect ourselves as people to be perfect? Let's learn to be more gentle with ourselves in this coming new year 2025. See y'all on the back end for more commentary.
Live life. People can't connect with you if you have no stories to tell. Clock it. How are you going to walk into a room where you want your life to completely change, to be around the people that can change that, to be the person that can change that for others, if you just sit in your room and do nothing, or tell yourself that you're an introvert, or tell yourself that you don't have a lot of friends and you don't try to find a community? Find communities that resonate with you. It is so important. It is so important to find what makes you thrive. It is so important to find what makes you thrive. If you find yourself just sitting in a room watching Netflix, it's the same thing every day. You go to work, come home, watch TV, and do nothing else. You cannot have the dream life that you create because there's no depth. Get out of your shell. Fail, then fail again, and watch you succeed.
Create more than you consume! When you start to feel those niggling bad vibes in your tummy, call it anxiety, whatever it is, and you reach for your phone to scroll, to escape, stop! Stop, please. You're perpetuating your own suffering, but it's familiar. It's your familiar neural pathways to escape, run away from the bad vibes, run away from the bad internal things that you should be confronting. Oh, you think your life is not amounting to anything. Oh, you've reached a roadblock in one of your projects and you think, maybe I can't do this. Oh, you're worried that you're never going to find love and you're unlovable. Okay, let me pick up my phone and scroll. Stop. This is where you need to be creating. Whether it's writing a poem, journaling, drawing, dancing, humming, whatever it is, express, confront, feel. That's what art is really for, right? And don't get me wrong, there's a time and a place for consumption of art. There's a time and a place for distraction. But when you are consuming more than you are creating, you are negating that essential part of being a human, which is to express, to feel, to make, to move. When you consume more than you create, you are no longer an active participant of your own life. You're leaving the fundamental quality of being a human out to dry, to rot. Let me tell you, that does something to the human soul. Take a broad approach when it comes to thinking about creating. It doesn't have to be the traditional, stereotypical, artistic things like painting and drawing if that's not for you. It can be woodworking, talking to a friend, styling a new outfit, going for a walk. Anything that brings you into an active modality, that's creating. You're creating, baby. You're creating magic. And that, my friend, is what makes us human. So, flogging for the day. Create more than you consume. I've been T, your creative mentor. Goodbye.
So, take away from today's video, if nothing else, do not hyperfixate on yourself to the point that you create your own personal hell. Let's strive as much as possible in this coming new year 2025 to create more than we consume. It doesn't need to be anything serious or for commercial purposes. It can be for personal satisfaction. Then if you're going through a depressive episode, that's okay, babes. There are high and low moments in life. That's just life. If the only thing you're capable of in your depressive moments is brushing your teeth, then make brushing your teeth fun for you too. You can also comb your hair and have a rhythm to it. Creation is as vast as the universe and endless in its forms. So with that being said, y'all, subscribe for more, hit the notification bell and comment. Bye for now. See you all in the next video. Happy New Year in advance, y'all. Bye.